Hello everyone, welcome to another episode here on this Malakai campaign. So, we have a grudge removed because I advanced some turns, conquered the Doomkeep, Grailing Mood here. You can always realize what I've done, basically, I guess, at this point, if you're keeping up. So, couple of turns, got the Age of Reckoning, well, yeah. That was bad. But still, there's not a lot of grudges to do. It still needs some focus over there. But finally, I'm getting the deeps. I'm removing all of these constructions here, of course. I do have this laboratory, which is kind of nice. But it's kind of painful because it didn't allow me to immediately go into the buildings that I want. I have all these deeps as well. So I'm going to start getting a lot more income, and you can already see because I'm getting a lot more income in base by capturing places, but also building up the income buildings, and that it will continue, especially the more income buildings I get and the ones that provide income from buildings increased by the turn, which is one of the deeps. So let's resolve this one. I was going to fight it, but honestly, it's just too many battles against dwarfs. And not only that, but I also have a lot of battles to try and do. So I'm going to try to get the silver pinnacle there. I really want to do that because Kislev is pushing on that faction. So, and at least I want silver pinnacle because it has that interesting landmark building, and I need to grab it. Don't be confused. Of course, you need to grab that building, yes, but you gotta be careful with that one because it would spawn a lot of good vampire count armies. So you gotta be prepared for that. So I'll likely only build it when I need it. Okay. So, speaking of this, there's a lot of Heroes Army benefits here, and I think the coolest one is actually, well, immune psychology is nice, but the attrition is always cool. Chance of a plague spreading, I mean, I'm not suffering from plagues, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna definitely start happening because Kugath is really big, so I'm gonna go for that, just to make sure that I don't forget about it, you know? Nothing is worse than counting, oh, I have that, and suddenly, oh, I don't. So, I gotta go and take the Silver Pinnacle. Yeah, it has that interesting landmark, which is great. When you have to seal the tombs, yeah, that's kind of it. But that's really cool. That's really cool. Over here, I did capture the challenge stones over there, which is nice. So yeah, right now, I have this decision to either go to Arnau here or to destroy that other army. I'm thinking Arnau would be the best. Well, if I destroy them... Do I want to go there? Oh, there's another army. Oh. That's a problem. Yeah, see, I have those runes and I completely forgot about them. I have to check... I know it's not on episode 35, so I have to check that for episode 36. By this moment, I actually tried to do this a little bit more. No, I'm not going to fight it. I'm going to resolve it. Should I leave, honestly? Because there's a couple of armies there. Yeah, I think so. I'm going to break the siege. Yeah, because there's a couple of armies here, and I'm pretty sure that I conquer and I get... into trouble. And if I get into trouble, suddenly it's like, oh my god, this guy. So, I'm gonna need that. I'm focusing mostly on buildings, specifically anything that gives me money and income, and especially on the biggest provinces, the ones that give me already a lot of money. So, my plan is to have at least super increase this by turn 100 or so. So, I skipped a lot of turns. 3 turns, and did you see my income? I didn't lose anything. It went up to 13k. It doubled from 6k, and that's all just deeps buildings and income buildings. You know, I'm focusing on those, and I'm still getting more troops. So, what have I done? Norska is kind of down to these 3 places. And I resolved everything downside. It was even easier because Wulfric tried to move to the sea and then came back. So it's right now under this line, everything is protected, which is perfect. It's so perfect when you have like a front line that you say, oh, I don't need to worry about anything here. That's great. Let's focus on the other side. So right now, what am I doing? You'll notice that I actually lost the challenge stone. Well, I actually left it undefended because there was no possibility of defense there. There was like 4 armies from the Chaos Dwarfs. I captured the Silver Pinnacle, going to the Desolation of Drakenmoor, and I'm going to try to either defend there or on the Howling Wastes down. So the purpose is to keep sending a couple of armies. I think I need 2 more armies, and that would include likely Ungrim. For instance, if I can recruit him, I'm waiting on Thorak, which is currently wounded because I tried to reskill him. I had completely forgot about that. And I'm likely going to get Ungrim as well. So if I get Ungrim, Grombrindle, and Thorak on the same front, it's like, no way. I could confederate Belegar, but I really don't want that. That will just create, I don't know, hours of trying to... I mean, he's doing a great job. Why confederate him now? He's doing great. And I honestly just want to focus on the top of the map. Try to go over to Nagaron to get that going. And then on the Grimgor area, also eliminate him, getting the long victory, and only then going for a quick Confederate Thorgrim, Confederate Belegar, and going for the 200 for the domination. And that's without counting whatever the end game is going to be. So what do we have here? What do we have here? I'm just checking if it is a good moment to do the... Yeah, I wonder if it is a good moment to do the Confederation with Ungrim, because I can always get a couple of armies here and there. I'll capture, so maybe after I capture this, I'll Confederate. Well, it's the only one, right? Because every single other place is kind of fine. Well, no, not the Blasted Wastes. Well, but this was just captured. It's going to lose those minus 18 in a moment. So yeah, I think it is actually a good moment to do this. There's some good buildings that I captured here. The perfect, actually. I'll just need to upgrade so that I can get some Iron Breaker stuff, you know. But yeah. Okay, let me take a sip of my coffee while I think this through. So the main idea that I'm thinking is it better to now Confederate Ungrim and try to get him on a good army or not, you know? And I'm under attack by the Dark Elves on the other side, by the way.
Foolish thing. No.
So while this is also something that when people say, oh, I'm having to grind against the enemy AI, like for instance, I'm grinding against Clan Rictus here, and that means that they are getting attacked on the other side. So overall, I'm getting all these buildings. This is great. And as soon as these are built, then it's amazing. So this one removes 100 per turn, 100 Oath Gold per turn, if I have it. Okay, notice that it is if I have it. So sometimes it's like you only start building these buildings if like you did a research that costs 500, you use it, you do an item that costs like 200 or something, and then I lose it, and then I can build it up because it's not going to reduce the Oath Gold income, let's say. So sometimes you can do that. Okay, let's recruit Thorik. Let's give him the big army that I want for him. I'll do that later on and showcase it to you. And I'm thinking on improving that a little bit, how I do things. Oh, I can get those. Hold on. Like, Pure Beard is not like he needs it. I can always go for the Mason here. And it would be a great addition. Yeah, because of what I want to do here. Let's go. Let's go Inquiring Mind. Now let's get everything that he does for his units. Yeah, there we go. I think I can get that too. Yeah, that one too, that one too. Those are amazing, actually. Yeah, let's get that one. Everything that he does to increase that. Let's go for Thunderers. No, for Thunderers, for Quarrelers. Let's go Tactician. Yeah, for the Bolt Throwers. And I think I want some other units there, but still, let's go for this one for now. Yeah, crawlers and yeah, the bolt throwers one. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. That's great. Okay, so now I can get some units. I think I can get those crawlers. Should I? I can get those at any point in time. But yeah, I'll start building up this army with him. I don't want those grudge throwers, actually. Well, they do have the monstrous impact, which is nice. But, I mean, yeah. So I could also get some other units. But no, let's go. Plenty of quarrelers. So I already have the army thought of. So it's plenty of quarrelers with great weapons and with non-great weapons as well. Let me see what else do I want that I can get for here. I want the thunder barges, but 6 tons, it's tremendous. Ugh. So yeah, what I'm gonna do, some bolt throwers here. Those quarrelers, that is as well. I can recruit already here. Yeah. Because this will be in 2 turns and then I'll decide. So a couple more grudge throwers, yeah. So in 2 turns, that's a big army, and especially with some heroes that I'm going to recruit. So a couple of runesmiths for him. Oh, that's nice with the construction costs as well. So suddenly, I think my, yeah, I think I'm going to be able to build after all the upgrade here. Yeah, let's see what else I can do.
The runes are ready.
Let's go, Master of the Forge. Yeah, I do need the Oath Gold.
Aye, it is time. Ready?
And now, do I have anything else? Let's go with an Engineer. I really like the leadership buffs, even if it's just 2, but yeah, +2, well, I think no, I think I'll go with this one. There you go. Deadeye. Yeah, let's go. And I know that now it's going to cost me way too less to upgrade Cracker Druck. Yeah, let's go for that one. And the main settlement. Wow, this was such a diminishment. It used to cost like 12,000 or something like that. That was crazy good. Alright, what can I get? I need some character runes, or unit runes actually. Because there's a few that just help out so much. Of course, you can always just get, you know, more defense, more armor, more stuff, more stats. But I like the specific ones, you know. And I just know that I have some of these that I forgot. Okay, direct damage aura, let's inscribe that. Let's give that to Thoric. I think that works really well with him. Because he's just a really good tank, you know.
Unbending.
He has tons of armor, he has tons of melee defense. I mean, that's specifically the idea here. So let's give him some stuff. Who could I give the Crown of Command? Because that spyglass, it's nothing. I mean, should I give him that? I don't think so. This is for Slayers only, he's not gonna have Slayers. I have so many banners here. What could I get? Minus corruption is always nice, I guess. Like Shield Bearer or the Shipwright, I don't think I'm gonna need those too much, you know. So what else can I get? Yeah. Yeah, nothing really effective here. Everything is already given. I think I'll just get that. Yeah. I think it's not fine. Okay. In terms of skills, already done that. That's cool. Let's move some lords here. Now, I want to recapture the challenge stone because I think Boris done a pretty great job. I'm going to try to get this evolved to ensure that I don't get too many troubles here. You know, I'll use garrison stuff. Yeah, of course. Already have the income, so let's go. And over here, I can actually recruit units, which is great. I'm going to try to convert this place also to a military province, so to ensure that I can get some stuff going. Oh, I want to go into Inquiring Mind with this guy.
It is time.
And Grombrindle, as soon as I finish off that enemy, I'm gonna go with Grombrindle back to get him his best army. So I don't have those the amount of Oath Gold that I wanted. That's why I'm having to stall a bit, because what I wanted is actually to go for the Slayers, but I don't have the 500 there. So yeah, I want to improve all the units in research as fast as I can. I'm thinking on like 110 turns that I'll have to do it. So yeah, I think so. I think it's good. I'm likely going to get attacked here. That's why I'm sending this guy. Skalf is going to be there for quite a while. And then I have some sea goodies to catch. Yeah, for now it's good. So, outcomes here. Morgus Cragbro. He did some defenses, which was nice. And this guy is splitting up, which is perfect for me, because I think Boris can do it. Boris is there, so I think he can do this. Get rid of those units. Yeah, that should be fine.
I am the White Dwarf. The axe thirsts for war.
Yeah, there's a lot of Skaven armies here, but it's getting to the point where it's kind of easy to roll. And this is where you gotta be careful. You gotta concentrate on where I'm gonna defend. Like, move towards where you can defend. Because, for instance, I'm getting Thorek already. All that he needs is actually one more Grudge Thrower, which he can get anywhere. And he's likely gonna get a couple of Thunder Barges, but I don't have the recruitment yet possible there. So this is what I want. That's the building. And you see my income, 14k. Suddenly, it's skyrocketed. Like I told you, about turn 100, I knew that I would have something like that. So I'm just attacking the Dark Elves here. And I didn't show you anything because, honestly, they had just poor armies. That it was sad to see. You know, I thought, oh, this is going to be great. And suddenly, they really had very poor armies. I thought I needed some stuff, and yet I didn't. So even with just the bombards from the gyrocopters, it was just insanely easy. And they're supposed to be difficult with all the dark shards and stuff, but yeah, they had very poor armies, to the point that they got destroyed so easily. I didn't even need to. I think I fought one battle and that's it. And yeah, let's get rid of Wolfreak. And when it comes to this point in the game, it's easy to get overwhelmed by what you can do and where to conquer and where to capture. And I just keep focusing, just destroy the enemies, you know? Because that's the best way that you can do these conquests. As soon as you destroy one enemy, just, okay, then you're gonna destroy the next one, you're gonna destroy the next one, and that's it. So I'm getting a ton of money that I'm only investing in building stuff that gives me even more income. And that's why, see, because as soon as you get that stuff, like income from all buildings, faction-wide, it's just absurd how good it is, you know? Absurd. And yeah, I want this to get to that one, so that it will give me a lot of Oath Gold, which is perfect, you know? So that's the key one that I want. Because that solves a little bit of the Oath Gold problem, and then you have the other one that solves a bit of the building problem, the upkeep problem. So it's just a good one. And because I have so much trade actually going, then the trade tariffs really help me out. So it all adds up, as you've seen with this economy, that it's just crazy. And I completely forgot that you can have the deeps in everywhere. You can even have a little bit more, but you always have to remember that you need a little bit of base income. So only in the provinces or settlements where you don't need defense or growth or anything, you can even do that on the minor settlements, okay? But yeah. I'm not the best one at doing that. I'm just showcasing how even with a couple of the deeps you can do so much. And I just wanted to showcase here, you saw those armies, and for anyone telling you that the auto-resolve does work really well for the dwarves, it was decreased recently, but you can see how Malakai with that army, based entirely on slayers and artillery and stuff, defeated a couple of armies, no problem, you know, even in auto-resolve without losing anything, which is what I want. Okay, I'm gonna destroy that building, really don't want that one. Let's go for income with Oath Gold, yeah. These places with ports, Yeah, I advised people not to go to Norska, and now I'm regretting it. Because I totally forgot the influence of the ports with the deeps. So when I was focusing that, the deeps weren't there. But now that there are deeps, man, the places with ports, they all deserve to have deeps, and suddenly you have a tremendous economy. So now it changed. So that'll be for the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.